All right, everybody. One more episode of this new series called Wait, What? And this is where I look at some of the trending topics on YouTube, news items that literally make me stop and go, wait, what? You know, something surprising, somewhat shocking, just things I didn't know. And today, I want to talk about these Austin bombings, right? All these package bombs that are going off in and around Austin, Texas, and there's been five explosions, five bombs in the last month. I think the last 3 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. So why Austin? I don't understand why they're focused in that particular city. And the real question, the main question I have is, should these bombings be considered an act of terrorism? I think yes. Now the first three bombs were packages that were left on people's doorsteps, right? And the first three victims were black and Hispanic people. Okay, so I think at the beginning they were thinking maybe this is some kind of attack against minorities. Who knows? The fourth bomb was left on the side of the road. Okay, and the authorities believe that some kind of tripwire set it off. Now the first three, as soon as the people picked up those packages, they exploded. This last bomb, the fifth one, exploded in a FedEx sorting facility just outside of Austin. But the authorities believe that the package was indeed headed to Austin. So again, why this city? Why this particular city? And maybe it is because Austin kind of has this reputation of being kind of not necessarily hippie, but more of a left-leaning city, more progressive, more liberal. Their slogan is "Keep Austin Weird." So maybe, in my opinion, it's some alt-right nut job who's decided to take it out on this progressive liberal city. Possible. And it is, again, in my opinion, an act of terrorism. Now this could be domestic terrorism, as the news likes to call it, but does that make it any better? Does it make it less worse than if it was I guess foreign terrorism? Are we supposed to feel a little better that this terrorist, whoever he may be, this serial bomber, or she, to be honest, it's probably he, but are we supposed to feel better that this serial bomber is, an American citizen, a homegrown terrorist? I don't think so. I think whoever, when they find out who did this, I think he should be tried as a terrorist, plain and simple. And again, I have 5 bombs in one city in less than a month, and I haven't heard very much of this on the mainstream news. I've heard about Russia 24/7, right? They're trying to scare us about that and maybe get us into a conflict or a war with Russia, but I haven't heard much about these bombings in Austin at all on the national news. And I think these bombs are far more scary, far more dangerous, and have a more direct impact on my safety than anything Russia related. It seems to me that it'd be pretty easy for some other person to say, hey, you know what? I could do that too, right? Some other nut job out there would be like, yeah, I can make a package bomb and leave it on people's doorsteps I don't like, and there you go. And it is an act of terrorism because in one of the articles I was reading about this, they were saying that the residents of Austin are just like paranoid, scared of anything, any package, any backpack, anything that's left on the street. They're just like they're reporting everything. That seems a little bit out of the ordinary. So this is definitely, again, an act of terror. They're trying to terrorize, and they are terrorizing the citizens of Austin, Texas. So, and again, haven't heard too much about it on the mainstream news. So we'll see how many explosions need to happen before these bombings push all the Russia hysteria off the front page and off the lead of every news show out there. So again, yeah, I think this frightens me, concerns me more than anything that I'm seeing on the mainstream news recently. So again, let me know what you think. Is this an act of terrorism? I think so. What should happen to the person when they catch them? Should they be tried as a terrorist, as an enemy of the state? I think they should be. So that's all I got for today. Again, this is amazing. My heart goes out to the citizens of Austin. But hopefully this will be over very soon, and whoever is responsible for this will be brought to justice. So yeah, that's all I got. Like and share this video, subscribe to the channel, and see you tomorrow.